this class. Maggie. Ah, also top of the class. You can see. Eduardo. Yeah, top of the class. What about me? Here I am, also top of the class. When I was a college student, in fact, I was at the top of my class in science. And there was a famous scientist who heard about me, and he called me up and said, "I'm so impressed by your achievements, Mr. Schuster. We want to offer you a position as part of our research team. If you join us, I can get you into medical school." Whoa! American dream! Shining on me! All the hard work is gonna pay off, and now I am going to be somebody. Instant respect. So I decide I'm going to celebrate just for the summer. I go to Europe. I don't know the language, but I know about body language, and a little body language, and a little eye contact, and then a little face contact. Well, you can figure out what else happens, and that was the beginning. With my erotic, exotic, new girl of my dreams. Well, it was supposed to be just the summer, but it lasted a whole year. And when I came back to the U.S., the girl was gone, and unfortunately, the job was gone. He said, "Oh, that was a year ago. We don't have anything for you now. I'm so sorry." And I just felt like my heart dropped to the floor. There was really not much to hope for. I worked so hard and felt like I just threw it away, just like a lot of dust. So I finally graduate, not at the top anymore. I end up, instead of a doctor, instead of the American dream, I'm driving a little taxi, a small taxi in a small town for small money. And I'm surrounded by the smells of hamburgers, KFC, and all the other things they're drinking and smoking in my cab, including their anger when I get lost, which happened too often. One day, I picked up an old man walking with a cane from a bar. I thought, he's had a little too much to drink, he's got a cane, he's got to be helpless. And as we're driving, suddenly, I feel this could be my end. I can't keep my eyes on the road. And he's playing with a knife, opening it and closing it, and opening it and closing it, and putting it here and there, and getting irritated and showing me the knife. And then finally he jumps at me. I thought, this is the end. Not only of the American dream, but maybe of my life. Fortunately, I got out of the car. And when I stepped back from that scene, saw the police take him away, I saw something else. I saw what my life had become. Instead of the American dream and doctor saving lives, saving babies, the only thing that I had to save was my own life at that moment. And I decided, yes, I made some mistakes, but I'm not going to pay for them for the rest of my life, sitting in a stinky cab. So I decide there's got to be a better way, and one step at a time, I come up with a dream that will take me out of this. I am a storyteller, as you can see, and I want to go around the world and tell the stories of people who are making a real difference. There's just one problem. I don't know how to write. I've never written a published word in my life. It's a dream, but like all dreams, must be possible. Some people are doing it. So I decide to find my way to that dream. I go to graduate school in journalism. There I figure out how to put words together. They show me how to ask questions, how to make phone calls to total strangers, how to prepare. It's the little things that made the big dream. And then, one by one, I ask a few questions. I make a few phone calls. I write a few words. And I do it again and again. And then for the next 25 years, I'm talking to some of the most influential people in the world of medicine and science, the people who are making our world a better place for all of us. And instead of getting there in a stinky cab, first class on the plane, Mr. Schuster, do you like the flowers? We can bring you different flowers. How about champagne? Does this smell okay for you, Mr. Schuster? Or would you like spring water? Whatever you like. You just push this button. We'll come by. We'll freshen your pillow later. We're glad to have you. Welcome to our airline. Now that's more like it. After 25 years, people ask me, well, how did you do it? Because they'd like to write a little better than they do. And after so long, I forget how I put all the little pieces together. But I found the answer. I found the answer not only of how I did it, but the answer of how maybe I picked myself up. And the answer that may help lead you to perhaps your dream or your brighter future. I found the answer in a tango class. Well, the answer was not flashing on the walls. Here's the answer. You had to look carefully. You had to be patient. In fact, other students were leaving. They were bored. They didn't see what I saw. They were complaining, she's just teaching little steps, little nothings. They wanted to go and see the flashier teachers, how they put together the bigger moves. I told the teacher, and she says, you go there if you want instant flash. You're right, and they were right. I just teach the little nothings. But that's how you learn the dance. So she showed me what she meant. Larry, put your feet together. Larry, fix your posture. Get your butt in. Have your head straight up high. Don't push the girl. You want? Invite the girl. She'll come with you. Larry, these are the little nothings that you pay me for. And then I thought, isn't it amazing? It's just the little nothings that help create this fantastic dance. And I thought, for every dream out there, it must be the way to learn this and that of whatever you want to do. So I'm thinking, the next time we all see something that we really inspired to try, instead of saying, oh, I could never do that. That's just impossible. Consider the words of my tango teacher from Argentina. Maybe the way forward to your next dream could be as easy as put your feet together, stand up straight, get your butt in, don't push the girl, invite her along. It could be the little nothings that could make all the difference on your path to your new bright future. Shall we dance?
Yeah.